I,
Since the beginning of his incumbency as the 16th duly elected President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte has championed peace and order as the precursor of economic growth, citing how his leadership as then Davao City Mayor paved the way for the city to become a thriving metropolis amid the growing threats of destabilization from armed rebel groups in Mindanao. On a mission to replicate what he achieved in Davao City, with strong emphasis on installing lasting peace in the country, the President vowed to sustain the Armed Forces of the Philippines modernization program, a move that would soon prove to be crucial to combat a new wave of Islamic extremism taking root in Mindanao. On May 23, 2017, the Maute, a local jihadist militant group with networks linking the notorious ISIS, seized complete control of Marawi City as its Islamic State, ensuing in months-long battle between the jihadist militants and the military. By declaring the whole of Mindanao under martial law and with the military operation in full swing, the Commander-in-Chief was able to completely annihilate the Maute ISIS group in just 5 months.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare Marawi City liberated from the terrorist influence that marks the beginning of rehabilitation of the people.
The crisis in Marawi had rendered the city beyond recognition, with much of its establishments pulverized to the ground. In order to bring back the city's former grandeur, the President formed the Task Force Bangon Marawi, an interagency task force group organized to facilitate the rehabilitation, recovery, and reconstruction efforts in Marawi. Integrating former communist rebels back into the folds of society also tops the priority list of the President on its peace and security efforts. This, despite the termination of peace talks with the leaders of the New People's Army. As testament to the growing trust and friendlier ties with the surrendering rebels, the President hosted a dinner in Malacanang and organized a tour in Manila. The affair was attended by 215 former communist guerrillas stationed in Mindanao. They formed the first batch of the 683 former rebels currently undergoing the military's reintegration program. With peace and security at the heart of his governance, President Duterte revives the Bangsamoro Basic Law, placing emphasis on its passage as a high-priority bill in the House of Representatives and the Senate. Once signed into law, the Bangsamoro Basic Law will replace the Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao or ARM to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. Recognizing the invaluable service and sacrifices of the military and uniformed personnel to safeguard the nation, President Duterte signed into law the joint resolution passed by the House and the Senate that would double their base pay. Following the wage hike, the government allocates various AFP-PNP housing programs throughout the country, like the Scout Rangerville in Bulacan and the Vista Alegre homes in Talisay City.
And I will persist in our goal of attaining peace to the last day of this administration and maybe even beyond, although in a different capacity. To decisively address insurgency and terrorism, we are working doubly hard towards a stronger and more credible national defense system for the country. We continue to strengthen the defense capability of the AFP as a deterrence against terrorist, lawless elements, and others.